Welcome to Up and Up.
Where we ask upcoming artists and entrepreneurs,
What got you interested in your work?
Why did you start your own business?
how can you make ordinary things into art?
Hamada knows. Hello, welcome to Up and Up, a show created by the LTV Inter team to showcase the work of emerging artists and entrepreneurs. My name is Finney Narbondale, and this is Hamada. So, what developed your interest in the work that you do?
Well, I grew up and my dad was an artist, and my brother also is super into it. My mom is a writer. She also plays guitar a lot. And I think just being in that environment, my dad was always like going off to his studio and he was drawing stuff, painting stuff, and I guess it just soaked into me.
Cool. Your father, Hiroyuki, and your brother Cosmo are both very artistic people. Did that play a role in your artistic endeavors?
Yeah, no, I think it definitely did. I would also he has a studio that's in like close walking distance of our house, and a lot of the time he would be there after school, and I would just go there, do my homework, whatever, and I would just watch him do art, and my brother was there. He was skating in the backyard or also doing art. So yeah. And
you showcase a lot of your stuff on Instagram. Do you prefer that as your outlet, or would you rather showcase that in a more personal setting?
I like Instagram is nice because also I can do not only I can do a picture of it, but I like doing videos. Sometimes I'll record myself making food, doing bread, or smithing one of my knives, and it becomes kind of its own thing. I mean, obviously you guys know it's fun. I'm not very good at it, but I like using CapCut, whatever, editing things, putting in weird sound effects. I think it's fun. So that's definitely, it's enjoyable.
You create with your blacksmithing, is that the word, blacksmithing?
Yeah.
You create various types of art out of all different kinds of kitchen objects. Why do you do that? Why is it kitchen, turning ordinary things into art? Is there a reason why you gravitate towards that?
Well, with the spoon rings, for example, I like to make things that are, I say functional. Jewelry isn't really functional, but I use it in my daily life. As opposed to a painting, you paint it and then it sits in my sketchbook, and it's fun. But I like doing stuff like that, and especially with spoons. I mean, spoons are half the way done to rings. You just have to bend them. So that's the main reason I use them. But it's also, again, it's mostly because I like having a thing I can use afterwards.
Yeah. You said you use CapCut. What is your creative process like?
A lot of times when I'm doing the forging videos, what I'll do is I'll do it all at once. I hate waiting, so I'll record, and then I'll record it. I'll do my smithing, and then when I'm done or when I've gotten to a point where I'll go into some other room, sit on a couch, and edit it together as I'm going, and then I'll go back, film more, and keep on going until it's done.
Have you thought about creating long form content in the future?
Not so much. I'm sure it could be fun, but I kind of like to keep things more snappy and quick. But with long form stuff, I feel you can get bogged down.
Yeah.
And
it's overwhelming.
Just
Yeah.
Definitely.
The LTV intern team noticed that you have a lack of safety gear in your videos.
Yeah.
Have you ever hurt yourself, and are you thinking of using safety gear in the future?
Yeah. Well, I burn my hands every so often, more now recently. I'm not sure why. But I used to have gloves, and then I lost one of them, and I was I'm not using one glove because there's no point in using one glove. But it's not. Hands are surprisingly not the thing you would really need to protect when you're doing it. I mean, your eyes are way more. Your eyes and your ears.
Yeah.
Because your ear health doesn't really come back once you lose it. So especially the heavy machinery and stuff, you really need to wear ear protection. Hands, not so much, especially if you're holding, you're using pincers or holding the metal where it's not hot, obviously.
During your time at East Hampton High School, you created the school's official T-shirt and logo for the trip to Nicaragua. Did the process of making the build-on shirt help grow your confidence with making art?
Yeah, no, that was fun. I used a different medium. I did it on, I drew it out first and I scanned it. And I had to put it into, what was it? I think Canva, then, what's the ink thing with the squid? Custom ink.
I have no idea.
I put it into custom ink, and then I had to edit a little. So that was a little bit of a different process. That was nice. Because usually, with these, they're just line cuts. So it's like all no, like you don't use a computer at all. So that was a big difference.
Did the trip to Nicaragua leave an impact on your work?
I would say a little bit. I brought my sketchbook. I had all the kids go out drawing. It was great. And I wasn't able to do like most of my stuff. I actually didn't draw that much when I was there. But it was nice to see. I saw like a lot of I saw like a lot of machetes. I saw a lot of like knives, and that kind of got me like excited to get back to forging and stuff.
Being a high school graduate, what comes next for you? Do you think college or something else?
Yeah, so I'm going to UVM, but first I actually have a semester abroad in London first, which is
cool.
weird, I know. But yeah.
You used to do daily drawings on your Instagram account. Are you gonna start that up again?
Probably maybe once I'm settled in college I'll start it up again. But it's just like I'm like a super procrastinator, and it would get to the point where I'd miss one, and I was like, I missed one, it's fine. I'll miss another one, and I'm like drawing drawings that I'm supposed to do in like September, and it's like 2 months late, and it's just. I'm like, if I'm not going to do it every day, I'm just not going to do it. So once I get to that point, I'll probably start again.
And you have many talents. You weld, you draw, you were a lifeguard.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite out of those?
Favorite? Probably the metalworking stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty. I really I enjoy doing that. I like making something and then being able to use it afterwards.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Do many of your different interests combine into one project ever?
Not often. Honestly, I wish they did more. The most I'd say they do is, I guess, with clothing. Sometimes I'll print something and then I'll like crop it, or I'll do some kind of alteration on it using a sewing machine. But other than that, the metalworking, it just doesn't. I guess I don't get much crossover.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe drawing for a comic book, or making clothes, or pursuing something in metalworking. Probably not fine art, honestly. But,
cool.
Yeah.
Where can viewers see more of your work?
Rock H Ham on Instagram, all lowercase, no spaces.
Awesome. Well, it was great to have you.
Yeah.
Thank you.